Okay, this is the second session of my presentation. Meanwhile, Professor Ashok Goel of Computer Engineering at the Georgia Institute of Technology established a female assistance system by using robot. Actually, it is AI. The goal is to improve the low retaining rate of online classes. Therefore, he prepared an answer for more than 40,000 questions and trained them to robot, which has the name of Jill Watson. You can find that in this slide. The Jill Watson for responding 97% of the answer to questions from 300 students through learning. The result was so successful. First, nobody didn't recognize her as a robot, and the satisfaction rate of a student through that robot was so excellent. The megatrend of the second technologies of the fourth industrial revolution is digital. As you can see in this slide, Masayoshi Son, chairman of SoftBank Japan, is famous for making a lot of investment in various fields with a common vision centered on artificial intelligence. To achieve this common vision, SoftBank chairman Masayoshi Son thought as follows. First, the Internet of Things, IoT, is the future of the world where microprocesses are connected to all the things. Second, there will be a future where on the trillion things communicate. Third, in the end, the singularity, which was issued by Ray Kurzweil, comes when AI's deep learning wins humans. Fourth, if the base of the Industrial Revolution was steel, oil, etc., then the resources in the information revolution area data. 5. Data cannot be created, analyzed, or trained without the chip. So Chairman Son also acquired British ARM, which is specialized in semiconductor design. Of course, the business situation bad recently. So before deliver this presentation, it was sale out to American company. Looking at these digital related statistics in 2020, the number of human-to-human interconnections corresponds to about 4 billion, among which about 25 million or more apps are being used, and about 50 trillion gigabyte of data is used. Looking at the IoT platform opportunity in this digital environment, McKinsey Global Institute analysis reported that the potential economic impact of IoT by 2025 would amount to about 2.7 to 6.2 trillion US dollar. Therefore, we need to pay close attention to who, like SoftBank, is preoccupying this opportunity amid this economic impact. As such, the global spend in IoT related products and services was about 120 billion in 2016, but it is expected to grow at an annual average growth rate of 16 points and reach about 253 billion in 2021. And from 2014 to 2020, the size of the global IoT market nearly tripled. especially in consumer electronics, automobiles, related products, and healthcare and life science field. In addition, it can be seen that the new areas such as the energy sector have entered the IoT use areas. The impact of IoT on the global economy is predicted to reach about the 6 points of the global economy in 2020. And in this, who will become the winner or loser in a subject of serious concern? How think about who will be a winner or lose? As IoT is a very important topic, major organizations such as Bain, McKinsey, GE, and IHS Markit are making various predictions related to IoT. Although the forecast figures are slightly different, the impact and importance of IoT are the same with the same direction. Gartner, the world's leading research and advisory company, has been selected annually in the top 10 strategic technology trends for 3 years from 2017 to 2019 and has been referred to as the prowess of industrial IoT. Digital twin creates the same thing that exists in the physical world in the cyberspace by IoT sensor. The sensor simply collects analog data and stores it as digital data in a one-to-one format. The market growing rapidly due to the simultaneous development of related technologies such as sensor and object internet, artificial intelligence, and 3D printing. And in particular, the declining in core technology prices such as sensors has accelerated the convergence of manufacturing and ICT. The following are the top strategic technology trends for 2019 as designated by Gartner. So you can find that the lower figures. So the right one, there is some robot welders. So there are so many sensors fitted by using IoT sensor. At that time, those sensors will give continuously some data. Those data will deliver to some the iPad. So through the iPad, some relevant data will be analyzed by indicating the colors, where is good or not. By using the digital twin, we can easily find where is the good or not for some relevant equipment. The digital twin is expected to solve various social problems by expanding the applications to transportation and urban area, as well as improving manufacturing productivity. At the manufacturing site, it is possible to develop a variety of solutions such as detecting abnormality signs of each equipment with the digital twin in advance, repairing it before failure. It is very important concept before failure, analyzing the energy flow of the production process and eliminating wasteful factors. With digital twin, 1% increase in fuel efficiency in the aviation and power generation field can save $6 to $8 billion per year, and 1% increases in operation time of energy equipment can save 5 to 7 billion US dollar in annual cost. The following is an example of a IIoT application. If damage occurs in any part of the flare tower of the drilling rig, or a problem occurs in the semi-submersible offshore structure itself, or if a problem occurs due to excessive stress in the ship's hull structure, you can check them by using digital twin in real time. At the same time, you can even devise a plan for repair. You can understand what digital twin is and how it works in the following video clip. The third mega trend of the fourth industrial revolution is biology. The core technologies of biology are genetics, synthetic biology, genome editing, and 3D bioprinting, and etc. In particular, in the case of genetics, the cost and the time of gene sequencing has become possible from 2.7 billion US dollar in 10 years to 1,000 US dollar in a few hours. It is so surprising. In addition, 3D bioprinting enables skin, bone, and tissue production. As mentioned previously, 3D printer can make various human organs and parts of the body at a very low cost. And it is expected that sooner or later human hearts can be made. This video is actually about a woman's skull replacement whose eyes were blinded due to thickening of the skull and were being fatally affected. You can see the process of replacing the plastic skull made using 3D print. For reference, it is said that the woman recovered her vision soon after the skull was replaced. From now on, I would like to talk about the fourth industrial revolution in the field related to shipping, fishery, and shipbuilding. what are the pioneers in the aforementioned field thinkings? They are thinking the marine market is under pressure from the green energy transformation. New business models and digitalization disrupt the whole value chain as we know it. And they are emphasizing to see around us in order to respond to the quick development. Pioneers have these thoughts, but if you look at the 2019 trend in global logistics, you can feel a slight temperature difference between logistic field and the shipping field. Various logistic companies or consulting companies are referring to robotics, self-driving vehicle, big data, augmented reality, 3D printing, digital logistics, blockchain, IoT, artificial intelligence, machine learning, etc. as their global logistic trend. However, as you can see in this slide, in case of Logistic Plus and C.H. Robinson, they are referring to automation, e-commerce, global growth, freight forwarding, tariff, and high capacity as global logistics trend. Considering these things, it can be seen that shipping-related logistics are still insensitive to change and have very different thought and direction from specialized logistic field where competition is fierce.
Voor het eerst is er een complete schedel bij een patiënt vervangen. Onder leiding van hersenchirurg Dr. Bonverwij is er in het UMC Utrecht met behulp van 3D-printing een op maat gemaakte schedel van kunststof geïmplanteerd. Het UMC Utrecht heeft hiermee een wereldprimeur. De schedel van de patiënt groeit naar binnen. Hierdoor komen de hersenen onder extreem hoge druk te staan. Om die druk te verlagen wordt de complete schedel vervangen.
Dus die schedel is van voor op maat gemaakt. En dan gaan we de normale schedel verwijderen. En dan plakken we de hele normale nieuwe kunstschedel, die plakken we erop. En dan heeft u weer voldoende ruimte. Dit is de 3D gemaakte schedel. Hier zitten ogen voor. Hier is het achterhoofd. Hier het oor. Hier een oor. Dus het is een totale schedel van plastic. Nou, wat we nu gedaan hebben is dat we de twee helften van de schedel weggenomen hebben. En wat je ziet is eigenlijk vanaf de oren tot de kruin dat de hele brein met hersenvliezen open ligt. Nou, dat is nog nooit eerder zo gedaan omdat het een gigantisch oppervlakte is.
De operatie voerde hersenchirurg Dr. Verwij uit samen met kaakchirurg Dr. Mouradin en heeft in totaal 23 uur geduurd. Met de patiënt gaat het goed en deze is weer aan het werk. Deze techniek kunnen we nu toepassen bij patiënten met schedelafwijkingen door ongevallen of andere afwijkingen.
However, when I mentioned the IoT earlier, I thought about who will take many opportunity and who will be the winner in our shipping sector. There is a first move like a first penguin. Such a company is Maersk. Maersk and IBM have analyzed the following status of shipping and logistics to become the first mover in the shipping and logistics sector by using blockchain. One of the major technologies of the fourth industrial revolution. Those are the cost of global trade is estimated at 1.8 trillion per year, but it is possible to reduce the cost by about 10% through an efficient process. Over 16 trillion US dollar of goods are shipped annually for international trade. Products equivalent to 80% of global consumers are shipped by the ocean shipping industry. By removing barriers to the international supply chain, international trade can increase by about 15%. revitalizing the economy and creating new jobs. In many cases, the administrative cost to transport is physically higher than the cost to transport container. Faced with those situations mentioned earlier, IBM and Musk created trade lanes, an open and neutral supply chain platform poised to transform the industry. Through this platform, trade lanes to provide various benefits to participants through the ecosystem of the supply chain. As you can see, figure at the right side in this slide, the existing global trade network was disorderly, prone and very inefficient, and the paper-based process was very burdensome. In other words, the data were trapped in the organizational silo, and most of the processes were manual and time-consuming. There are also problems in transparency also. However, Musk's trade lanes platform connects the ecosystem as shown in the figure on the right. As a global supply chain is digitized and allows the sharing of proper information and builds cooperation and trust between each stakeholder. And also, it will be the driving force of innovation. In this way, each stakeholder in the ecosystem that uses the trade lanes platform can provide their roles and functions within the ecosystem while at the same time taking corresponding benefit. Please flip to this slide for the detailed features and benefits. This chart shows the network participants in the ecosystem who have joined the present trade lanes platform. Blockchain technology applied to Musk's trade lanes platform is being used in a very diverse and wide range. By providing all distribution information from wine produced in winery to consumers, or by providing all information from tuna caught by the fishermen in the sea to consumer as shown in this slide. Consumers are more thrust and willing to being able to pay for it is very meaningful. Let's see a video clip of the distribution history from the catch of tuna to the consumer table using the blockchain technology. Next, we will talk about the technology related to the fourth industrial revolution applied to port. Major ports in the world are competing to build a completely unmanned automated terminal to enhance competitiveness. A fully unattended automation terminal is also called robotic port because it is based on artificial intelligence and the machine perform itself. Port of Rotterdam of Netherlands is the world's first unmanned automation terminal opened in 1993 and leading the robotic port by unmanned pier crane in 2015. These robotic ports have been increasing steadily since Long Beach Port in the United States opened in 2016. The world's number one transshipment port, Singapore Tuas Newport, both will be constructed with a 65 fully automated unmanned automation terminal. It will be fully completed and opened in 2040. This is the second session of the last slide of the second session.